Amelia Perez, and today my crew and myself will be examining 3 countries: Japan, Jamaica, and Israel.
Oh, and I'm Armando Giraffe Rhinoso Hippopo Tortuga, but my friends call me Gupta. First we will explore different aspects of our 3 countries. To start with, we travel to Jamaica, where Mildred, our beloved co-host, will tell us about history and geography.
First up is Japan, with a total land area of 364,485 square kilometers, while Jamaica has a total land area of 10,831 square kilometers. And Israel has a total land area of 20,770 square kilometers. Japan was not occupied by foreigners until mid-20th century. During World War II, Japan colonized major parts of Southeast Asia. With the spread of radio, computer games, and film, Japan's culture has had a huge impact on the rest of the world. Jamaica was first inhabited by the Arawak natives. Africans that lived there were captured, kidnapped, and forced into slavery when sugarcane became popular. The first capital of Jamaica was Villa de la Vega, which is now Spanish Town. From 1555 to 1655, Jamaica had many pirate attacks. In 1948, Israel declared independence and became a country. In 1956, Israel went to war with the Palestinian guerrillas. The Six-Day War was to expand Israel. In the late 1970s, Egypt and Israel signed a peace treaty. In 2006, Israel went to war with a Lebanese group called Hezbollah. Israel today is democratic, powerful, but not at peace.
To begin with, Japan is a constitutional monarchy with a parliamentary government. Japan gained independence in 660 BC, and their constitution was passed on May 3, 1947. In comparison, Jamaica is a constitutional parliamentary democracy and gained independence and a constitution on August 6, 1962. Jamaica doesn't hold elections because Queen Elizabeth II is the monarch and head of state. However, Prime Minister Portia Lucretia Simpson Miller holds the power. Japan and Israel are similar to Jamaica in this way because Emperor Akihito of Japan and President Shimon Peres of Israel are also ceremonial figureheads that are symbols for their countries and hold no executive power. The power lies with Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Israel's government is a parliamentary democracy, and independence was declared on May 14th of 1948. However, there is no formal constitution. Moving on to economy, Japan has the highest GDP at around $3.7 trillion. Israel is next at $129 billion, and finally Jamaica is around $11 billion for the country's GDP. Currency in Japan is called yen, Jamaica has the Jamaican dollar, and Israel has the new Israeli shekel. Jobs in Jamaica include about 20% agriculture occupations, 16.6% industry, and 63.4% service jobs. Japan has a much lower percentage of jobs in agriculture, at around 5%, 25% for industry, and 70% for services.
How has the Arab-Israeli conflict affected your family?
You know, it's been very bad for my family. I'm very mad about it. They've come into my house, they've taken over my place, and I'm very mad. The temple is ours. It belongs to the Arabs.
How has the Jewish festivals and holy days affected you?
You know, the Jews, not only have they come into my house, but they have all their Sabbath days. Their Sabbath day, the transport's no longer there and it doesn't work for me.
How have the Jamaican people responded to religious freedom?
It's been very nice, man. I like it here, man. You know, it's just Christians, your occasional Muslims. You've got my friend here. She's a Christian. You know, we don't base people off of religion. We love everybody.
Describe the difficulties of being a Japanese Christian in Japan.
It's hard because there's less than 1% of Japanese people who are Christian. And there aren't many churches in Japan where I can meet people with the same beliefs as I do. And most of my family are also Buddhist, so it's hard for them to accept me into their family because I broke the tradition.
We see an Arab walking towards an Israeli. Let's see what happens.
You dirty Jew! You have disgraced the world!